eternal book. That's called David.
Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Right. So Solomon right here, in all his wisdom, right? He's saying just because somebody don't die right away because of their wickedness, they think they can keep going on. Right? Read that again. Read it again.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Right. Now they set to do evil. They just gonna keep going. Right? Read on.
Though a sinner do evil 100 times.
Just now, a sinner, he do something 100 times. He rob, kill, steal, sleep with somebody else's woman 100 times. Right? Read.
And his days be prolonged.
And he's still alive. Ain't nothing bad happening to him. Right? Read.
Yet surely I know that it will be well with them that fear the Most High.
You hear that? It's going to be well with them that fear the Most High. Read on.
Which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked.
But it will not what?
Be well with the wicked. Neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High.
Right. So how old are you? 27. Young man. 32. I ain't go through what you went through. You understand what I'm saying? You say you almost died 4 times? And you 27. You haven't even lived one lifetime, brother. You have not lived you have not lived a half a lifetime yet. You don't know how much, you don't know where you'll line up. And everybody's line is different. The Most High is he got mercy on whom he will have mercy. You see what I'm saying? We don't know when our time is up. I could go do something one and that's it for me. You see what I'm saying? Now you don't already have 4 chances, brother.
4 chances on one term. I done got, I died 4 times in front of my mama, just shot in the stomach. Died 4 times on different other occasions, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's 8 times total, so whatever it said, I can't remember.
Right.
So
So you gotta go back to your cousin and repent. That's true repentance, man. Go back to your cousin and say, hey man, I'm sorry for making mockery when you try to teach me. That's all we try to do. Is teach. You see what I'm saying? Right. And that pride, you got to swallow that pride. Because the Most High say he gonna use the low things of this earth. You see what I'm saying? All of us around here, I'm the last born in my family. Ain't nobody listening to me. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody listening to me. He gonna use me. If they don't hear it, oh well. That's just what you gotta live with. He gonna use the things that people ain't gonna listen to, man. Just so everybody knows his power. So now when people do listen to me, they only listen to me because I'm talking his words, man. I ain't got no power in this. It's the Most High. That's why he used who he used. You see what I'm saying?
You got all the power, you got the knowledge.
And what is knowledge?
Knowledge is everything.
Knowledge is keeping the commandments, man.
Done.
Lean out of your, give me that.
Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Most High with all thy heart.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart.
And lean not unto thy own understanding.
Don't lean on your own understanding. Don't lean on what you think. Or to me this means, right? No, trust in the Most High. Read.
In all thy ways acknowledge him.
In all your doings, acknowledge the Most High.
And he
right?
shall direct thy path.
And he gonna direct your path. You see what I'm saying? It's more on that. Read.
Be not wise in thine own eyes.
Don't be wise in your own eyes.
Fear the Most High.
Fear God.
And depart from evil.
Depart from evil. Because what you may think, right? You may not personally think it's evil, but it's evil if it ain't got nothing to do with the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? Sorry, bro. I ain't gonna hold you a little longer.
One more
You
precept.
gotta go deal with your son.
Deuteronomy 4 and 4, if you don't mind.
All right?
We get one more from you?
Hey, look, I live right around the corner.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I live right around the corner. What are you doing next Friday?
All the way to 8. All the way to 8.
Where?
So you work Fridays?
Monday through Saturday.
Saturday too?
Yeah, I just got lucky today. My son stopped breathing.
You stop what?
He got asthma and stuff like that, you know. So I just got a job. I'm with him.
How old is your son?
I got 4 kids. I was out here doing.
How old was your oldest? That's all right. 9. Right? Now guess what? Your son is 9, right?
No, I'm a little girl 9.
Oh, your little girl 9.
Son 4.
Oh, even better, right? Because guess what? In a couple years, your daughter gonna start noticing boys. All right? Now, how you gonna teach her what kind of man she should get? You see what I'm saying? That's knowledge you got to give to her, and it come out of here. You see what I'm saying? It'll tell you what kind of woman not to be, and it'll show you what kind of man she should stay away from. It'll teach her responsibilities, what she getting into. Because as soon as she lay down with a man, that's it. Right? And you got to teach her that. As soon as she open her legs for a man, that's it. That's your man now. You got to do what he tell you to do. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna blaspheme the Most High. And your son, you definitely have to teach him what kind of woman not to get. What kind of woman to stay away from. You see what I'm saying? All that's from the scriptures. The world gonna give you worldly BS, man. You know what I'm saying? The world gonna tell you if you got enough money, you can do whatever you want. Nah. Because why the world say more money, more problems? Huh? What kind of wisdom is that, man? You see what I'm saying? How you gonna have problems? The scriptures say money's a defense, man. You see what I'm saying? But what, you gotta get the wisdom from the scriptures, man, to deal with that. All right, what you got?
Deuteronomy 4:4.
Come on.
But ye that did cleave unto the Most High your power are alive, every one of you this day.
Read on.
Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Most High my power commanded me.
Right.
That you should do so in the land whither you go to possess it.
Right. So I'll teach you statutes and commandments, right? And do them when you go to the land that you're going to possess. Right? This was before the children of Israel took the land of Canaan. Right? Read on.
Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom.
This is your what?
Your wisdom.
The laws and commandments is your wisdom, man. The laws is knowledge. The laws is wisdom. The law is love, brother.
God.
You see what I'm saying? Read on.
And your understanding.
Read on. Speak up.
And your understanding in the sight of the nations which shall hear all these statutes.
Right.
And shall say, surely this nation is a wise and understanding people.
So that's what other nations gonna say, man. Surely this people is a wise and understanding people. Read on.
For what nation is there so great who hath the Most High so nigh unto them? As the Most High your power is in all things that we call upon him for.
Right. The Most High is in everything we call upon him for. You see what I'm saying? Read that.
Deuteronomy 6:6. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thy heart. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children.
Teach who?
Teach them diligently unto the children.
Teach these words to your children. Read on.
And shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house.
Right. So you just sit in the house, watching TV. When you see something, when you see 2 boys kissing, you let them know that's off, man. That's wickedness. You see 2 girls kissing, that's wickedness. You see a man holding a purse, that's wickedness. You see what I'm saying? You see that girl dressing like a boy? That's wickedness. Who else gonna teach him? Right? Read on.
And when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up.
Right. So when you walking, teach them, man. Teach them. Let the commandments come out of your mouth, man. When you laying down. Exactly, man. Read on.
And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon the hand. And they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes. And thou shalt write them upon the posts of thy house.
Right. So guess what? You doing that, it's gonna be as the frontlets between their eyes. It's gonna be on their head all the time. Everything they do, they're gonna be thinking about what daddy told them. And what did daddy tell them? The commandments of God. So that's how you having God's words in their head. How you think children have the fear of God in them? Because when you yell his name, he like, yeah, daddy. You see what I'm saying? Even if he do that wrong, he feel like he did something wrong. How you think every prophet felt when they got a vision of the Most High? They fell to the face, man. They were scared. That's the fear of the Most High you got to put in your children. You know what I'm saying? Wrapped around their hand and the things they do. Everything they do, man, they're going to be like, is the Most High going to be pleased with this? You understand? Because you're not going to be everywhere, man. You ain't going to be watching them. But you got to let them know the Most High see everything. Right? Read on.
And on thy gates.
You got to put them up. Put these commandments around your house, man. Put the laws in your house. Get a sign in this kitchen. Ain't no pork in this kitchen. No unclean foods in this kitchen. No pork, no shrimp, no crab, no lobster. Right? Yeah, let's get that. Leviticus 11. Let's get that, man. See, man, we got to separate, man. We got to touch not the unclean thing. If we want the Most High to accept us, man, we got to reject these things, man. We got to reject these things, man. You got that?
The book of Leviticus 11:1. And the Most High spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
Start at 7.
7. And the swine.
The what?
The swine. Though he divided the hoof and be cloven-footed.
Right. So just because he made a certain way, right? Even though he made a certain way, right? Read on.
Yea, he cheweth not the cud.
He don't chew the cud, right? Read.
He is unclean to you.
He's unclean to you, brother. You cannot eat it. You can't even touch his carcass. You see what I'm saying? But what? The pig has its use. If you got a farm, what the pig gonna do in that farm? It's gonna clean up the waste, man. That's all they do. That's all they do.
Shrimp.
So what happens if you eating all the pig, you eating all the shrimp, all the crab? What happened? The ocean getting over polluted. You see what I'm saying? Now we got problems with the other fish that we do eat. You see what I'm saying? Now the fish that we do eat, now they sick and they causing us diseases and stuff like that, right? Read on.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. These ye shall eat. These ye shall eat that are in the waters.
So these foods you can eat in the waters, read.
Whatsoever have fins and scales.
Whatever has fins and scales, that's it. Anything in the water, it gotta have fins and scales. So no catfish, right? No lobster, no crab, shrimp, none of that. You gotta have fins and scales. Read on.
In the seas and in the rivers that you shall eat. And all that have not fins and not scales in the sea. And in the rivers of all that moveth in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination to you.
They shall be a what?
An abomination to you.
You don't even touch that thing, man. That's unclean, man. We a holy people, man. We holy, man. Give me 2 Corinthians 6 and 17. I'm gonna prove it to you, man. This New Testament we reading right here, man.
2 Corinthians 6:17. Wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate.
We gotta separate from certain people, brother. We gotta separate from these other nations. White man, Chinese man, Indian man, right? I don't know. I'm not from around here. I'm from Broward, and I know every corner store owned by an Arab or Indian. Every dry cleaner owned by a Korean or something. Right? Same way up here. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's one of the curses. These heathens among us, they're going to raise up high, man. And they're going to be like vampires and suck from us, man. Every dollar out of our pocket, man. They're going to take it from us, man. Read on.
And be ye separate.
We got to be separate, man. We got to learn to depend on ourselves. You see, like, you know, the brothers, they come out and they set up shop. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just not on the Sabbath day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just not on the Sabbath day. Read on. Hold on. Hear this, brother. Hear this. Hear this. Hear this. Read this, bro.
And touch not the unclean thing.
Do what?
Touch not the unclean thing.
Do what?
Touch not the unclean thing.
You can't touch that thing, man. Why? Read on.
It doesn't say,
read on.
And I will receive you.
And I will do what?
And I will receive you.
That's the Most High, man. When you separate yourself from certain people, separate from their ideology, separate from their customs, right? Don't eat the trash that they eat, man. They eat that garbage, man. We don't eat that. Don't even touch it. Then the Most High gonna accept us, man. Read.
And will be a father unto you.
And will do what?
Be a father unto you. And you shall be my sons and daughters. Saith the Most High.
Don't that make sense, brother? Because I read you the scripture where it says sin separates us from our power, man. So we continue from sin, we continue in the separation. But he said to separate ourselves from that, he gonna do what?
Be our power.
He be our power, man. He gonna be our father. We gonna be sons and daughters to him, man. You let anybody touch your son? You let anybody touch your daughter? What you do if somebody touch your daughter, man? What you think God gonna do? You see what I'm saying? He waiting on us, man.
God.
We out here, absolutely. He needs somebody who want. You can't save somebody who don't want to be saved.
the mark?
Powerful thing.
For
You know what I mean? I tell you, my
when you get a word, devil comes quicker.
Without a mind, you go straight anytime.
Absolutely. You got to meditate on these scriptures day and night. That's true. We got to keep our minds active on this word, man. Because it's real quick, man, Satan come, put something in front of you. He only going to put what you like in front of you. You see what I'm saying? Read that. And this been happening all day. Read that.
The book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 14. The sower soweth the word.
Right. Sower sowing the word. That's all we doing. It's making an analogy. Just making an analogy. Somebody who was planting seeds. You see what I'm saying? That's all we doing right now. We sowing the word. We preaching to anybody that gonna listen. All right? Read.
And these are they by the wayside where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately.
Who?
Satan cometh immediately.
Now we know the white man is Satan. Right? Well, understand the context. You understand? Somebody gonna come and try to drag you away from this thing, man. You not getting away. It happens every time, without fail. Read on.
And taketh away the word which was sown in their heart. And these are they likewise which are sown on stony ground. Who when they have heard the word, immediately receive it with gladness.
They received it, brother. That sounds good, bro. I feel the same way. I wake up every day and I think about the same stuff, brother. Sounds good. I know what you talk about. I know what you're saying. Read on.
And have no root in themselves.
You ain't get no roots, man. Because you didn't do what? Put actions to it. Read on.
And so endure but for a time.
You only endure for a time. It's just like a plant that grew up, but because it didn't have no roots, what happened? It died. Right? Read.
Afterward, when affliction or persecution arises for the word's sake, immediately they are offended.
Right. So what? A situation gonna come up, right? You just find out you can't eat pork, shrimp, crab, right? And then what happened? You gonna go out somewhere, you gonna be out somewhere, you gonna want this crab, you gonna want lobster, whatever. And what? You gonna start to hate the Most High's word. Just so you can have some crab. So that's the warning. Just leaving you with the warning, brother. That's all we can do. We getting the blood off our hands, man. The Most High said we got to come and prophesy. Because if we don't teach the people, who going to teach them? And then if y'all perish, y'all blood is on our hands because we didn't come and tell you. But now that we told y'all, blood's on your own hands. We can't make you do this walk. All we can do is encourage and teach you. But we need soldiers up here, man. We trying to build a school up here, man. We trying to change all of this, man. That's what we trying to do. So if you feel like you want to be a part of that, man, hit us up. And take this thing seriously. See what I'm saying? Let's get back to Deuteronomy 28. It's all right. There it is. There it is, bro. I just saw this article, right? This brother got like 60 years for he went to jail for robbing. Young man, right? He went to but he was a minor though. They sent him to jail for robbing, right? He violated probation. Just in 60 years, right? So they had a pastor and all that come out to the courthouse. The judge talking about something. I tried to save him. He think by saving him is giving him time. You see what I'm saying? And then he was like, he trying to make it seem like, oh, the judge is so merciful. He gave him, what was it, 50 years probation?
Oh yeah, come.
50 years probation. Now you know how the police treat you when you're on probation. They know you're on probation, and they gonna pull you over every time you leave your house.
You can sit here and get pulled over for something minor, a little piece of weed. I didn't want to put you on probation for what? When I could at least pay you out whatever I need to pay you out, which I want to do.
Right. And it's funny you said weed because, man, in Palm Beach, it's a certain street, right, where it's about 10 weed shops, man. You know what I'm saying? They lock brothers up in jail for this thing, man. Now you got stores. You got weed shop, weed shop, weed shop. 3 back to back. Huh? Come on, man. This ain't our kingdom, man. This ain't our kingdom, man. Give me Isaiah 14:1. This ain't our kingdom. Let me show you something, man. Let me show you that this is talking about us and nobody else, man. Most High don't love everybody. Obviously. He don't love everybody. That's a lie we've been told. He only punishing us. If he love everybody, how come he don't punish everybody? How come we the one getting punished? You got that? Read.
Isaiah 14:1. For the Most High will have mercy on Jacob.
On who?
On Jacob.
On Jacob, man. He will have mercy on Jacob. This is talking about the kingdom right here. Who's Jacob? The father of the Israelites. Right? Jacob. His name was changed to Israel. And he had 12 sons. Right? We are descendants of those 12 sons. Those 12 sons are the fathers of the 12 tribes of Israel. You heard of Judah? Right, that's one of his sons. You heard of Benjamin? That's one of his sons. Reuben, Naphtali, Gad, right? Simeon, right? Those are his sons, right? Read on.
And will yet choose Israel.
We're going to choose the nation of Israel, right? Read.
And set them in their own land.
We're going to be in our own land. Why would we need to be in our own land? Because we the only people, only nation of people scattered, right? We the same people. We call ourselves all these different things. We have no homeland. The Most High gonna put us in our homeland, right? Read on.
And the strangers.
And the who?
And the strangers.
The strangers, the other nations, read on.
Shall be joined with them.
They're gonna be joined with us, right? But pay attention, read.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
They're gonna cleave to the house of Jacob.
And the people shall take them.
We're gonna take them.
And bring them up to their place.
Bring them to our place, read.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Most High.
What's a possession? What belonged to you? Read that part again.
And the house of Israel.
You hear that, brother? Come a little closer, man. Oh, you good right there? All right. Read.
Shall possess them in the land.
Gonna possess those strangers,
in the land of the Most High for servants.
For what?
For servants. And handmaids. And they shall take them captives. Whose captives they were.
Brother, so weren't we their captives? So why would it be wrong if we say you're gonna be our captives one day? Why is that wrong? Right. But we know tables gonna turn, man. Tables gonna turn. And the only way that's gonna happen, man, is we keep these commandments, brother.
That's right.
That's the only way this gonna happen. The only way we're gonna change the situation is if we keep the Most High's commandments. But the church ain't teaching us that, man.
Isaiah 42 and 22.
Everything happens for a reason, everything happens for a reason. With that being said, everything you said, I'm relating to it, and I'm taking heed to everything y'all saying. Y'all all can get my number. I'm right down.
I got your number. I'm gonna call you.
Right across the street.
Con.
You know what I mean? I don't mind getting more knowledge and more words. That's why I didn't say too much about it. Locked up right now. Be real big. And he'll love that. He'll love. Let's get up. Perfect.
Set that up.
try to call today Saturday, so I called today and get all your information or whatever I need to do, and I'll let them know. And y'all have I can let them know it's more of a, you know what I mean, thing to the point where if I can, I'll bring y'all, if I can, I'll come right now. You know what I mean? So he'll at least know that I'm son that I set it up, because I haven't seen him since he was locked up. Because, like I tell you, you fall in the wrong crowd. You got a powerful mind. How you think and how you talk, and I listen to you. I'm taking your knowledge. Don't think when you talk, I'm not taking you. I'm taking you everything. You know, we just want to leave it.
We're not gonna use one of this.
That's fine. But like I'm saying, it's going one ear, not the other. You know, but on a lot of people. That's why you see a lot of our generation just following the same thing. Just messing up, continuing that cycle.
And it's funny because I got a cousin, right? He got the same knowledge. We came with some knowledge similar. He younger cousin too, right? He in jail on a murder charge, right? It was self-defense, but it was a white boy,
Man, listen.
right? So now, but we read you the scripture,
Yes, sir.
when you hear this word and you're not keeping the commandments, your end gonna be worse. And I try to warn you. See what I'm saying? Having this knowledge, bro, is a dangerous thing. Most High don't play a game. This ain't nothing spooky. This is real life, bro. Real life. A lot of brothers, they get the knowledge, but what? They didn't progress. They didn't dedicate themselves to it. You see what I'm saying? They got a particular doctrine, but they didn't want to build on it. They didn't want to learn. They didn't want to perfect.
Not even doubting. They got people that ain't really referring to what they got going on and this and that. They basically, in my terms, they ain't respecting their knowledge.
Right.
That's not what time it is. If you got somebody with a little knowledge, there's nothing to learn.
Right.
Why not learn? You're going into the teacher's word, you don't know they teach you right or wrong. They can tell you 2 + 2 is 0.
Right.
And you didn't learn that, so now you're thinking that's correct, but it's not right. That's a right and right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening, I'm feeding to everything you're saying. I'm thinking I'm not coping on everything you're talking about. Right? Everything you're saying that's for a lot of our people. A lot of people when you through it, and then when you say how Arabs is basically drained, they getting us. They getting shops in the black.
Give me Deuteronomy 28. I want to show you that.
I don't have the perfect knowledge, but the knowledge you can't never
that
have
in
too
28.
much knowledge.
Exactly.
You never do nobody to say I got too much knowledge somehow.
Listen to this, bro.
Ever.
Listen to this.
Deuteronomy 28:48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Most High shall send against thee, in hunger,
When you hungry, right? You got to go to your enemies, right? Read on.
and in thirst, and in nakedness.
When you thirsty, you want something to drink. Hell, water ain't free, right? In nakedness, when you want clothes, hell, the clothes got the name of our slave masters on it. You see what I'm saying? Read on.
And in want of all things.
Everything, man. Wanting everything, you got to go to your enemy for. You want to buy a house, you just can't go get a land that the Most High put here and start building on it. No, you got to go get white man paperwork.
Can I say something real quick?
See
Even
what
the
I'm
Hill
saying?
figure, they said he don't want niggas wearing his clothes, you know?
I never bought it until my girl bought it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know.
You're making a real good fact, and that's how I was too. I didn't wear nothing. Listen, this had a tag on it for probably a year. So I snatched it out just to like, you know what, it's a little windy. I don't want to get wet. I'm gonna let the white dude get wet for me. That's how I put it in my head. Ain't no way. What I need is it's nothing. You get put on my back for me, paying for you, getting overcharged for something that the next man can make just as well.
Absolutely.
I'm never gonna wait.
But you know, they wouldn't be making so much money if we weren't wearing it. We make everything pop, man. We the salt of the earth, man.
And that's one thing I can honestly sit here and say. I didn't purchase it. Somebody else did. So I'm not gonna sit here and condone this because what are they giving us? What kids that don't have things and can't get here and can't get there, their mama don't have nothing. What do they do? Y'all getting all the money.
Now we fighting over Popeye sandwiches.
Exactly.
Now we fighting over Popeye sandwiches.
The white man made that.
Right. You ever had one?
Yeah, I had it.
Good?
And it wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying?
I could have did the same thing. Listen, it was good.
You know what I'm saying?
But I had to put in my little knowledge. But no, it's not worth it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't worth it. Because the same way you gonna run over time to pay this white man more gas money to get here, or job behind somebody else, or, you know what I mean? You get the basics what I'm trying to say. For a sandwich, really, you can make yourself.
Right.
For what? Just be
Even better.
Exactly, because I'm a cook. So when he said that, and I'm a big cook on seafood and stuff, and I love to do it. So I can show you some platters right now. You might be like, oh man, hey. But knowledge and that mind is the powerful thing to wait. So if you gonna sit here and tell you stuff, you know this bomb field. I sit here and say it every time I go. You know what I mean? But you got so many people around you to the point where, oh, that's okay, or that's all you know, or ever since I was growing up, that's all I was eating, or this, that, and the third. That's what you know. That's my capability of knowledge. I didn't have nobody around telling me the rights and wrongs to do. You know what I mean? I had to do and don'ts on certain things, but not like that. Oh, these are bottom feeding kids.
40?
They weren't putting certain things out there telling me, oh, a pig is basically.
They're like a pedophile.
It's not food.
All they
ain't
doing is
food.
What is
walking
that?
around. They might get
That's what they eat.
and listen, if you sit here and there, and this, I just have people there starve a hog and this and that or whatever, and then just throw a raccoon and just demolish everything because you're so hungry before you don't have a
But
choice
see,
of eating it.
but pigs designed to eat shit.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Because if you have horses, cows, goats on your property, you just gonna have shit all over your property. No, the most I put an animal that's gonna clean it up for you.
That's exactly what a pig do, but whatever they
They used to
clean
bring,
up out
like in the like the 1700s, right? City areas. You would have farmers bring their pigs into the city, right? Because why? People would throw their waste in the street. They throw their trash, whatever on the street, and what? Mornings, pigs come and eat it all up.
that's what we want to eat. Ribs,
That's what we were given in slavery to eat, was it not?
Scraps.
Huh?
scratch.
That's why we could take those scraps and make them
like that,
taste
but-
so good, though.
Exactly, scraps.
Because we had that. That's what they gave us.
And yeah, that's all we really have to that's all we really know. That's why I say knowledge. It's a different knowledge and everything. That's why I say my cousin got a good knowledge than you guys, whatever this and that. But then right now, it's like I go get my home or in the store, I chat with anybody else that's long. I don't care about what y'all saying. I don't care when I get in the car. Y'all say, man, you tripping this man, something. You don't know the knowledge. Now you don't have the knowledge. I got to look at how what you got. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? I'm not down by a long shot, so I really appreciate everything y'all just did. And I soaked everything up. That's why I gave you my number. I could have easily said, hey, when everybody gets called, you know what I mean? It was awkward and this and that, but I still never moved. I gave him, I ran off with a little tension in my eyes, but I still never knowledge is a powerful thing. And like you said, that could be messing up my little blessing or whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? To the point where now I'm running off listening to what you're saying. It's nothing. It's really about it. What you want to tell me, don't listen to them? That's all you going to say? What knowledge did you give me?
Exactly.
What knowledge did you give me? You told me a lot. And like you say, if I wanted to, I could tell you to prove it. And prove everything, because I know a little knowledge myself. So everything that you were saying is not, and listen, I haven't found a false fact in it yet, to be honest with you. And I'm a dude that just wake up and I think too much. You know what I mean? I feel I think too much, but it's not like that. If you sit there and you think, oh, we want to smoke weed or whatever, you throw some drug in, you sit there and your mind is stuck. What are you doing? Wasting your life. You're not powerful. Anybody can come around you and do anything to you. So how you powerful? Now if you have knowledge and you're not drinking, and you sitting out here in the rugged clothes like you a drug dealer, this and that, and the police come up to you and then you tell them everything down to the books and they can't mess with you and they know they can't. You got knowledge. That's one person that says, you know what? I can't mess it up.
See the police just roll.
I can't mess it up. And you know why I ain't even care about them sending me home? That has nothing to do with anybody, whatever this is. Like I said, I have no charge. I have nobody don't have to be worried about me doing nothing. But if y'all ever see me again or pull me over, y'all might say, that might be saving my life. Like, you know what I mean? They might not even want to mess with me. Just because. I'm a see what I am. Nobody else came. Y'all wait. I seen y'all wait with the streets. about the I don't care about nothing. But y'all blind to the light. Y'all blind to the fact. Y'all blind to the light. You know what I mean? Y'all stood up here once I get done with my son and football game to the last game. I know I done messed up, but I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad about it. I promise you, y'all. I promise you, I'm not mad. That knowledge I can carry on and I can tell him afterwards.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, okay,
Become a sister.
Just what happened. Anything about
Sorry?
it.
How you guys doing?
We're
We
doing
love
great.
it.
How are you?
I just want to know what it's all about.
Flutter?
All right, Bob. They got a good word.
You don't think I ain't want to listen to y'all?
No. Hey, I appreciate y'all.
You out the car,
Promise to you. Thank you,
Let
boss.
him read one more.
Call me.
Let him read you one more.
Sit down and teach me about it.
Which one you say?
I got his number. You can go call y'all. I live right around the corner from him.
All the way to 24.
42, 22.
That is. For real.
Just grab one out.
What called you too?
John Trey.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
That's another group.
That's another group.
That's right.
Purple, right?
I just said nothing but men. And they brothers in the Bible and all this stuff. They're going abroad. I couldn't really stop. Some of the guys is going abroad. So that's what I'm asking you.
So the whole thing, right? Because black people here in America, right? We have a true nationality, and it's not black. Black is a label that's been put on us, right? There is no such thing as black people, right? And we are a nation. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We are all one people, the same people. We are the nation of Israel. We all descend from Jacob's 12 sons. We are the literal descendants of his sons. We go through the curses, Deuteronomy 28 chapter, right? Because Moses gave the prophecy, blessings and the curses. These are the blessings you get when you keep the commandments, but when you break the commandments, these are the curses, right? And these curses will be a sign upon your children forever. So here we are in America, right? Serving slavery, still in captivity, right? And we don't know who we are. We have nothing to follow. We have no law. We have no culture of our own. We celebrate Christmas. We celebrate Easter. We celebrate Thanksgiving. You may celebrate them, right? I'm not getting on you, right? I'm just stating the facts, right? We celebrate these things that were given to us by our slave master. When we have a whole culture.
Our names come on our slaves.
Yeah. We have a whole culture here that we got to come back to. The Sabbath day is one of them, right? I'm sorry? This is how we bring Christ back. This is how we bring Christ back. Absolutely.
Guys, I saw you.
We waiting on, Christ is waiting on us. You can't save a people who don't want to be saved, or even know they need to be. Remember, they're making a Harriet Tubman movie, right? Some white folks writing the Harriet Tubman movie, right? But Harriet Tubman had a quote. She said she could have saved 1,000 more, but the problem was they didn't know they were slaves. You understand? So you had the whole generation of slaves born into the condition where they just thought it was normal. She could have saved more people, but they didn't want to be saved. We don't even know we in captivity. Black people don't even know that their last name is coming from their slave masters. See, understand? Not the majority. Right. They don't know. You understand? And the older generations do know, but it still got to go further. There's still other knowledge that we're lacking. You understand? That sin is what separates us from the Most High. Sin is why we're in this condition. Give me 1 John 3 and 4. Sin is the reason why we are in this condition. I'm going to show you what sin is according to the Bible. All right?
Book of 1 John chapter 3 verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is the transgression of the law. That's in the New Testament. The problem that we have is that black people believe, because we have been taught, that the law is done away with. That we don't have to keep the commandments. Give me Romans 3:31, right? That's why the Most High, he don't hear us, man. We waiting on Christ. Christ is waiting on us. Right? You got that? Read.
Romans 3:31. It says, do we then make void the law through faith?
Right. All you need is faith.
Come.
Christians come and argue with us all the time. All you need is faith. All you need is faith, right? Read on.
God forbid.
God forbid.
Yeah, we establish the law.
We establish the law. That's how you show your faith. That's in Titus. How you show your faith is your actions. We show our faith by wearing our cultural garments. And we come out and teach just like our forefathers did when they were in trouble. You understand?
I mean, out here, representing Christ and all, and people around, they're not comfortable. Today I'm going to be able to ask I'm like someone who has I'll ask questions. And you never know if you never ask. I'm the one who will ask. Because I know.
You need a fly, brother?
We got James 2.
You know when when somebody's in a situation, right, and they know it's not conducive to them.
Same brother from last time, ain't it?
Same brother.
That same brother ain't all right.
Nothing wrong with that.
How you doing, brother?
They know me.
I know.
This is my son, and he know that. He know that inside and out.
I think I still got some of you gave me.
Yeah, this probably because I'm good, son. I don't want to interrupt y'all.
We need you over here.
I'm on, bro. I'm in the yard right now. If I don't, I hear from right here. So,
Should.
Gotta pray for us now to keep off me when I get over to him.
So somebody will be in a situation, they're in a bad situation, right? But they know there's things they're going to do to get out of that situation. Some people just not strong enough to find out they got to do these things. It's a sign of weakness. You understand? It's just staying asleep. Just keeping your eyes closed. Say it again?
You can't make nobody want. Everybody keeps telling you one day you know he's coming. Don't know when, where, or how. And I mean, that Bible, and like, wow, he's been straight, straight man. Straight up and set out. Because he's got the knowledge, like the knowledge. It's just him, so make it to the door. And it bothers you. And then he's really just seeing what you feel here now. Yeah, I'm up here hunting these clubs. I'm up here down
Well, you got to learn for yourself now.
Hey, you had that.
Now you got to learn. Right? You got to learn your culture and your heritage. You understand? You belong to a nation of people, right? Chinese people, they have their culture and their heritage. They have their holidays, right? White people have 4th of July and all this stuff. What Independence Day do you have? Passover. Passover.
First of all, whatever they dishing out, we do it.
What holiday is it? I just know my daughter at school. Veterans Day? Veterans Day.
Yeah, that's it.
It's Monday.
Everybody's taking off.
Veterans Day. Did you hear about the sister that got shot in the eye? She was a veteran. She's a military vet, sister, right? Police, overzealous, shot her in the eye with a pepper spray, blinded her. He didn't call for ambulance. he called his father, who also worked for the police department. You understand? And she went blind in that eye. What's that? Sorry?
What happened to her?
What happened to her? She went blind. She's blind in that eye now. So she sat there and suffered. She was being tortured, man. You see what I'm saying? Our people go and fight in this military. You understand what I'm saying? Where if we had the knowledge that, listen, no, we're not a part of y'all. You say, especially yourself being an Indian.
What happened? They put the black man in the front line.
There it is. Well, and then you can't even sit down with them and eat, right?
Go to the back door.
Right.
Side door, whatever. And you can cook for them, but you can't eat for them.
Right. And especially you being part Native American, right? What you doing celebrate Thanksgiving? You know what I'm saying?
Going on with the flow.
Can't do that. Most I don't want us to do that, man.
You were saying make good stuff.
Right.
And when I saw those guys on somewhere, I saw this. It was like 600 of them. And they was representing Christ. And I said, wow. You see, they're going wrong. Across the world. Representing Christ. I said, this guy got to see. When I saw y'all, I said, this is how many people that got to be. So I told the guy, I said, how many know it? And I said, well, I'm going over there. I'm going to know about it.
We from Fort Lauderdale.
That's y'all guys.
Yeah.
All of y'all from Fort Lauderdale.
But this brother just moved up here, up this way.
I'm from Hope Sound.
He's from Hope Sound. This brother from Palm Beach. I'm from Broward.
And I'm from Mississippi, but I'm ended in giving it this baby.
Oh, okay.
So I've been here all my life. I live like this town with about 2 or 3 streets. Now look at it. Guess who's taking over?
I like that. I gotta get
Who that?
Look at that.
Yeah?
Take it over.
Usual suspects, right?
I mean,
Oh, you know what? You know what? Okay. So all the property in the hood where our school at. Our school is set up on a dope store. Right? Set up on a dope store. Any kind of drugs you want, any kind of prostitution you want, they walking up in front on the same street we are. Right? Those houses over there are $300,000 for those houses. For those 2 and 3 bedroom houses.
they done jumped the price in this town now. Turn about all the way. Now you paying almost
Right.
I mean, for these shacks. How do the shacks? So I got property law.
Trying to take it out.
They're taking everything from everybody like this. Man, everything's been taken. And they sitting there like they doing now, sitting over there doing nothing. Don't go to court, don't go to hearing, don't go to nothing.
How we gonna fight him in that court? You see what I'm saying? How we gonna fight him in that court? We need the Most High, man. The Lord to fight for us.
They claim it because they're rights in this town.
Right.
What they say goes
The scripture says, seek ye first the kingdom. So that's all, we are the kingdom of heaven. Christ looked at them and said, the kingdom is within you. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, we fight. We try to protect our land and all this, but all that fighting can come to naught, right? Because it's their game.
and they're gonna win.
What we need to happen is the Most High come and destroy this place. And that's what's going to happen. Most High if you watch the news, you see all the stuff with Russia and Syria, all that stuff. Listen, man, we need a bomb to come drop right now. We know what's going to happen. They're getting it ready for them. They're getting ready.
We ain't never had no phone.
Right. When you see a Starbucks, it's over.
And they said it already made the sculpture and everything.
Oh, they made the drawings?
It's already ready. It's ready. You just wait and see how the fans will take us to get out. Get because if you don't do it, all the other money will go to jail.
Yeah.
And they said
You should for a cracker do it. They get all the money. What's that?
Look, I like living. You can afford to
Right. man. The most high. If it ain't your time, it ain't your time.
Tell him, talk to him.
All right?
Like I my father did it wrong. My father did the wrong thing. See this building up here in front there, this old historic thing, that's a great guy.
Uh-huh. Yeah? That's a curse in the scriptures, man.
They kill each other, but they ain't going out there. They ain't going there, but they're going to be going out there with something. Nah, I want to live another way.
So this is the first time y'all seen us here? This is the first time y'all seen us here?
It's not therapist, right? People say it's I've never seen it. I
Been
saw
a
this
couple
on,
times.
But he said this is another organization that I saw on the news. It was about 500 of all men, black, white, Mexican, all. And they said they were going to
Ain't no white men in there. Ain't no white men in
Probably see
there.
a lot of Hispanic.
Yeah.
What it is?
Hispanic.
That's maybe what it is. Right.
And this brother, you
right.
Puerto Ricans right here.
Oh,
Yeah,
Right? These ain't white men.
We teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the real Jews.
Right. That's all right. The Most High got us.